You having a snack to go, Toffee? You having a snack to go? You're not going to go in the tray, you just eat it from outside first, don't you? And then you jump in and finish. So you're sort of litter trained, aren't you? You are sort of litter trained. From day one, all your pee has tried to be in the tray, which is good. We started off with a little cardboard box, didn't we? Because the first litter tray we had was smaller than that and it was even too big for you. So we had to cut a little cardboard box very quickly, and you did all your business in there, you understood, it sometimes leaked over, and then we had a very little Trixie kitten tray, wasn't it, the purple one? And you sometimes went over the edge with that, but you tried really hard to get everything in there. And then this week, because that got a bit too small for you, we've upgraded to this one, which is still okay for you to jump into, isn't it? Because you're a bit bigger now. And generally you're doing really well. So you do try and get your pee in there most of the time. Sometimes it comes out, but you do try. That's the important thing, isn't it? You go there when you need to go, don't you? Yes, you're agreeing, you're nodding. Yes, that's right. Yes, yes, Mummy, I do. Yeah, you go there when you feel it's time to go. You come to your tray, don't you? You don't try it on the carpet. Not the pee anyway. Sometimes we get poops on the carpet, especially when you're running around. They fall out of your bum when you're running and binking, don't you? You run around and you binky and those little poops fall out, which is fine. But you're still trying to be really, really good about it, aren't you? And then I don't know why we get piles of poo in here. Well, most of it's in your tray. Most of it's in there, isn't it, Toffee? So we'd get piles in here, and I think that's when you're eating outside your tray, isn't it? Like you were now. You eat a bit before jumping in, and I think you do a bit of business outside, and then you jump in when you realise you really need to go, don't you? So you're doing really well with your litter training. You were litter trained really at 6 weeks when you came to us, which was very good in your little cardboard box. You took to it straight away and you understand what to do. It doesn't always work, but so far we've not had any wee on the carpet, have we? Which is really, really good. Yeah, you're doing really well, Toffee. Yes, you're nodding again. You're agreeing with me. Yes, Mummy, I'm doing really, really well. Of course I'm a good boy, he says. Of course I'm a good boy. Yes, I'm doing really well, he says. Yeah, good boy. And you're very clean, aren't you? Washing yourself. Yes. And when you were 6 weeks old, you were so tiny because you were underweight, you couldn't even reach your Secatropes, could you? So you'd go to eat them, and then they just fall out, and you'd be like, well, what do I do now? Because you wouldn't eat them off the floor. And you weren't sure, were you? And then when you were about 7 weeks, you started getting a bit bigger and a bit healthier, and then you could reach them, couldn't you? But until then, we had all your Secatropes on the floor, and you wouldn't eat them once they'd come out, would you? But now you do, because you're a bit bigger. Although you still lose balance when you're washing sometimes, don't you? When you wash your ears, you lose balance. Yeah, because you're so teeny tiny. Yeah, so cute. Yeah, but you've done really well with your litter training. Well done, Mr. Teeny Tiny Toffee Banoffee. You have passed litter training with flying colours.